I'm Anne Reeves, the daughter of Elsie Divine. Because of the brutal and callous way in which my mother met her death at the Gosport War Memorial Hospital, I spent the last 10 years campaigning for the truth to be exposed behind the practices at that hospital. Why did the Portsmouth Healthcare Trust not listen to the nurses in 1990? And why is this government doing their utmost to stop the truth being exposed? But there has been no attempt to justify or explain to the 92 relatives who came forward to the police with serious concerns over their loved one's death. In July 2002, commissioned by Sir Liam Donaldson, we saw the report of CHI, the Commission of Health Improvement Investigation. It was seriously damning, but no one was reprimanded. In October 2002, after the families would not be silenced, Sir Liam Donaldson asked Professor Richard Baker, who did the audit on the Shipman inquiry. His report, 8 years on, has yet to be released in the public domain after many requests by the families. Why? We have seen 4 police investigations, the last one taking 4 years. It seems very concerning that if there was nothing to investigate, why did it take 4 years? Every taxpayer needs to ask themselves why. In my 10-year campaign, I've uncovered the travesty that is involuntary euthanasia. Weak, vulnerable, helpless elderly patients overdose to death because their lives are deemed worthless. They are seen as bed blockers. Ironically, the very people who built the NHS are seen as the ones who are not entitled to the support when they finally need it. We cannot stop evil, but we can stop ignorance, and that is why I would ask that you sign the petition, Elsie's Law. This law will mean that you or your family will need to give consent before any member of your family are started on the terminal pathway by any medical practitioner. You would think after Shipman laws would be in place, but there is not. You may think that this would be your basic right, but it is not. We the people have to stand together and make that change, and we are the only ones that can do it. Please sign up and have a voice today, so that the vulnerable can have a voice tomorrow. We're all equal and we all have a right to life, and most of all, a right to know when we are our family are thought to be terminal. Elsie's Law will give that protection and that right to thousands of patients who have died unnecessarily. Like Elsie, an 88-year-old lady, not in pain, not dying, started on the terminal pathway without justification or logic and without anyone knowing, including Elsie herself. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. We have the power to do this. Please make it happen. Thank you.
As you lie in fields of gold, you remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky